Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a review of these products, so the Beetles products, and I've heard a lot about them. So this is just 6 gel polishes, and I've already tried this colour out, which is this one, which is covered in glitter at the minute because I had a fight with a gel glitter. And so I'm going to be trying a couple of these out. So this is 188. So these, I think these were £15 for 6. And the 15ml, no they're not, the 7.3ml. So they are smaller than normal bottles, but I mean, I like that colour, that's a pretty colour. So I'll go through the colours, and this is 191. And this has got a very, very fine shimmer in it that you can barely see, but it is there. This is the one that I've got my thumb. And then this is 190. So let's have a look. This is a very, it's like a dusky rose colour. Looks really pretty. So first impressions of the packaging, the bristles on the brush seem a little cheap, but you know, £15 for 6. So this is 187. It's like a peach colour, very bright peach colour. 189. I've probably done this one, haven't I? No. So that again, it's like a very deep, dusky rose colour. It's a little bit darker than the 188, obviously. And then this is 192. So this is the only glitter one in this set, and this is like a very pretty pink. There's different shades of pink and some red in there with a clear base. So that's those. So I'm going to try maybe a couple of those. And then this is the thing that I really wanted to try, because I use a Prey and I also use the Max Estrada kits as well for the full gel nails. These are the Max Estrada ones. So yeah. Oh my god, don't look at them. Oh. So these are grown out now. I'm going to replace these, but I did take these off really badly. I like pulled them off. Don't do me. So this is the Beetles kit, which is similar to that. Now the price difference is crazy. So this was £20, I think, and you're supposed to get everything in here you need. So let's have a look. Okay, so they're the tips, and these ones, I got the coffin ones. So that's them. And you get this mini little lamp. How cute is that? It's got 4 bulbs in. If you can see that, 4 bulbs. It's a 5-volt 2-amp. So it's got a little on-off thing there, and I don't think you have to press it. I think you just hover over it. So there's that. And then the Beetles nail glue for nail tips. Now it says it's nail glue, but you have to cure it. So it says apply Beetles nail glue and cure under a UV or LED lamp for 30 seconds. So it's not that long. So yeah, it's very thick. Again, it's 7.5 mils. It's not a large size. going to have a smell. Oh, it does actually smell like glue. But that's that. So I'm going to try this out. And this is the adapter to power it. So, have I got a U? Oh, I do. So that just, just slots in there like that. And let's plug this in. I don't know, the wire's very short. Okay, so I got that up on my table. So this is, yeah, so it comes on straight away. Let me just, yeah, you just have to barely touch that. And that comes on. Okay. So I did have some other products that I wanted to show you. And these are, Gelite. So I hadn't heard of Gelite before until a couple of months ago. And I've had a few of their polishes. They're quite a reasonably priced brand, 15ml bottles, square bottles. And I've also got their lamp, which is, at the moment, it's £50 and it's a rechargeable lamp. So that's awesome. But these gels are so nice. So this one is called Pink Unicorn. And I mean, it looks so nice on. And then I got the Rose Gold Unicorn. It looks very similar, but when it's on, it doesn't. This one's really pretty, so I think I'll be using some of that today as well. And then this one is called Rain. And it's like a coppery, gorgeousness. So glittery. It's not really doing it justice on screen, but it's so shimmery. And then also I got their foil gel to try. So at the moment I use, what do I use? I've forgotten. Anyway, I've been using one for a long time. I can't remember. It's very thick, is this? So I want to see how that compares as well. So I also got some of the gel paints. So this one's just the white snow, it's called. So again, really reasonably priced. Right, so I'm going to get started now. My nails are in shocking condition because I ripped them off. I was not very kind. So, worst client ever. So I'm going to try and do everything without my e-file today because I'm lazy and it's in the shed and I can't be bothered to go and get it. So I'm just going to push back my cuticles and then get any of the dead stuff off. I'm going to go through all my phalanges and do that. I've still got a little bit of product left on because I didn't manage to rip that off. So I will buff that. So I'm going to do this to each finger and I will be back. So next I'm going to take a 180 file. This one's from Rachel Wilder's. And I am going to etch my nails quite gently because they're already wrecked. Making sure that I get close to the cuticle where you can see there's still some product and some dead skin. So it looks like I'm being rough. I'm really not. I'm being so light with this. So yeah, you want to make sure that you get right into the corners because that's when the lifting happens if you don't. Especially for me because I've got really oily nail beds and if it's going to lift, it will lift on me. So I want to compare these to the more expensive products that you can buy and see how they fare. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to buff all my nails and then I'll be back. So I have gone to voiceover because it got really crazy in here after that. Everybody invaded. So I'm going to be using the primer and dehydrator from Prey because I didn't get one with the Beetles. So I'm just going to be doing a thin coat of both of those. And there's the primer. So yeah, I'm going to do a thin coat of those. Now, I didn't keep these on, so this is the next day when I'm doing the voiceover. And I didn't end up keeping these on because I did keep them on. They were way too long, so I cut them right down and filed them into a really short shape. So they are still on, just not in the full length. Yeah, the full length form. But I still want to see how long they last, even though I've cut them right down. So I put a thin coat of the glue on as a base coat, and as thin as I could get it anyway, because it's very thick. And I cured that for 30 seconds because this stuff only takes a 30-second cure. And then I applied a thin layer into the cuticle area and the nail bed area, and a little bit extra at the cuticle. And then I kind of get it at an angle and I slide it back towards the cuticle and rock it down. And then I put my hand in the lamp and cured it. So this little lamp is not meant for a full cure. This is meant to just hold these in place until you can get them into the lamp. It is only a 4 LED lamp, but it worked really well. This is probably one of the nicest applications of these that I've had, and compared to the Apres, I would say it's as good, if not better. It applies really easy. There's no bubbles, and yeah, it cures really fast. So it's really easy to use. The lamp itself, although you only have to slightly touch the lamp for it to come on, the way that I hold the tips, I got that one really wonky. Anyway, the way that I apply the tips, anyway, I hold it kind of underneath and press it down, so it was difficult for me to turn the lamp on. Maybe I just need to change how I do that. I don't know. But having said that, it wasn't really that difficult. So yeah, lean it back and rock it onto the nail. And I do this, and it saves, then you don't get a lot of excess gel coming out of the side walls or the cuticle area if you do it this way by just rocking it down onto the nail. And also it looks more flush to the cuticle, which I like. I hate it when you can see the edge of the tip around the cuticle. Don't like that at all. So yeah, rock it on, put it in the lamp. And these took such little time. They're a 30-second cure anyway, but it was just such an easy application. You could do a full set of these in half an hour with a gel colour. So I am really surprised. I'm not sure if you can buy the Beetles glue, gel. I'm not sure if you can buy that separate, or if you can only buy it in the kit form. I'll have to have a look at, because I would obviously want to stock up on that. So they've all been applied, and I have buffed the surface because I'm going to put some gel on. And I'm using this 188, which I was going to use as a nail bed colour. So I wanted to do a V-shaped French on the two middle nails. And I'm using this Gelite nail brush. This nail brush, it comes with lots of different ends to change out the brush part of it. So it's really cool, and it wasn't that expensive. So yeah, so I'm doing the first layer of that on both of these nails, and it was quite patchy, was this gel. It could have been my application, probably was my application. But with a second coat, that really, it took care of all that. So it wasn't really that much of an issue. But I knew that I wanted to do a V shape on these French smile lines. And then after that, I was debating which gel polish I was going to use on the free edge. Originally, I was going to use one of the unicorn colours, but I decided against that, and I went with the rose gold coppery colour. And the coverage on that gel is just phenomenal. It's so cool. That's the gelite ones. So this is the Beetles colour. I would say that these Beetles gel polishes are good value for money. I think they're good for if you're just doing your own nails at home, or if you're just starting out and you just want to practice. I think these are really good for that. They're not poor quality by any means. So yeah, I think they are really good value. So I took some of this sort of copper leaf and I put some base coat. No, I didn't at all. I took some foil gel, the gelite foil gel, and applied some of the foil on the top of into the sticky layer of that. And this is the Rain. That's the colour of it, Rain. My voice sounds horrible at the minute. I've got a really painful throat, but it's not COVID. So yeah, one coat of that and it was enough. Didn't need 2 coats. I was really impressed with it. It applies, to say that it's such a solid glitter colour, it wasn't thick and gloopy, which most of the time, if you're going to get so much pigment and glitter packed into a gel, it is gloopy, but this is not. So I applied just 1 coat to both of those nails, and then on the thumb I put some foil gel down and I cured that, and then I applied some rose gold foil from Ink London. So this is cured for 30 seconds, and this is Emmy, which is the rose gold colour. So I just applied that to the whole nail, and the foil gel worked really well. And again, reasonably priced gels from Gelite. It's a new company, so I thought I'd give them a try, and they're really good quality and good value. So next I'm going to take some of this tape, and this is, again, it's a rose gold tape. It comes in all these different thicknesses, and I'm going to cover the join between the French and the tip. So I'm just going to line that up and I'm going to cross it over. So at first I was just going to cover the V, but then I thought I would go all the way over and create like a cross. So then I just snip off these sides there, and then I will buff those sides so that the tape is slightly in from the side wall, because when you go to apply your top coat, if it's not in from the side wall, it will cause lifting and it will come away from the nail. You need to completely seal that in. So that's what I do. I just gently buff, and I'm going to do 2 coats of top coat on all of these nails anyway. So that's me just buffing away. So just making sure it all lays flat, and I'm going to do 2 coats of top coat. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do the gems, but then I decided I use these rose gold shapes. So I'm going to just apply some random shapes onto those 2 centre nails, and they didn't want to stick down. They didn't want to stay in place. They did eventually, but they didn't want to. So you can go over the top of this with your top coat because they're not gems and it holds them in place better. Just be careful that you don't pull the gel up around the edges of it because then it looks ugly. So you just got to be careful of that. So I just do that on the ring finger and the middle finger and cure that for 30 seconds. I'm using the Madam Glam High Shine top coat, so it only takes 30 seconds curing the lamp. And then I top coat again. And that's really it for this set. Really easy, fast nails, just super fast. So I'm really impressed with the Beetles kit. I think it's well worth the money. It's perfect for if you're going to be doing your own nails at home. It's difficult to get wrong until you do a wonky nail, but as long as you don't do that. The other things that you're going to need if you are going to do it from home and you're not nail tech, you're going to need a proper LED lamp, but you can get those quite cheap. And you're also going to need some top coat and obviously gel polishes for your design work. But yeah, go to Beetles because they've got some really good deals on at the minute and some really cool gel polishes that you can stock up on and they're not going to cost you the earth. So now I'm doing a top coat over that foil. I always like to do 2 or 3 top coats over foil because it tends to, we wanted to push the gel away, I think, because it's so shiny. So I decided to put some stars on this nail, so that's me just applying them, and then I will top coat again. And yeah, I really enjoyed this set. It's a nice shimmery, shiny, blingy set. So I'm using the Hubba Bubba from Ink cuticle oil to finish that off with, and it smells divine. I love the smell of that. So yeah, just gonna rub that in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe and put the alert bell thing on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.